When I first started thinking about Spooky Mormon Hell Dream, I knew it had to be something that went away incredibly quickly and be set incredibly quickly. We have seconds for Andrew to be revealed in front of his Orlando piece of artwork, and then that is like sucked into the floor with a lot of technology. And then we're revealed into this vision of hell and religious artwork, and then just that whole idea of that kind of vortex that we're kind of almost looking at it from another perspective, and then it goes away immediately, just like a dream.
It's an amazing transition at the end of Helll, when all of a sudden the demons turn into his friends, and it's like seamless, that all of a sudden the lights bump up and you're back in Africa from Helll. Like, that's a really fun, you know, an exciting transition, because we don't stop for anything.
Well, that's just sorcery. As far as I'm concerned, that's just pure magic, that you can make it seem like day, you can make it seem like night. I've always been fascinated by lighting design, and people who are able to do it, I always call them sorcerers. I don't get it. I mean, do you go to Uganda and look at the sky and then decide what gel will give you the Ugandan sky at this time of day?
He's a sculptor. He's a great sculptor, and this is an incredible piece for us to collaborate on. The textures just spoke to his sensibility, and each time they can be revealed in a different way. Even the way that we do the stars for NABULUNGI's solo, Salt Lake City, I wanted the stars to be painterly and not have it read as technology, so there are layers of fabric that are in front of them just to have it almost look like a watercolor.
Scott and Brian together have created this perfect moment for every actress to experience, which is a gorgeous ballad, down center, with dim lights and twinkly lights. And from what I hear, because I can't see it obviously, there may or may not be a shooting star. And I'm in this like little house, this small, intimate moment in this big show.
You know, people before we started the production were like, Scott PASK will make this beautiful. And I didn't really understand that. I was like, oh, okay, well, of course it'll be pretty. You know, it's gonna be like, you know, professional people are doing this and it'll be pretty, right? But I didn't realize that what people were talking about, that sublime beauty that he could bring to a place that was just, is supposed to be our godforsaken land, you know? The conceit of the musical is always that these guys go to a terrible place that isn't beautiful. And it has that, but it also holds this beauty, and then it changes, and through the musical, you start to appreciate the beauty of the location compared to when you first were introduced to it. And that's Scott PASK and the sets, they're unbelievable.